guys, my name is Zach. That's a 5'7", 440 right there. And basically, I'm going to be talking about the 40-yard dash. This is primarily used in football. This is going to be the staple in the combine and training, and athletes really focus on this when they're getting their times up. So, the correct assessment of the 40, typically you want cones lined up about 10 yards apart, as well as a stopwatch. I use my phone, just because it's convenient for me. When it comes to the rules, you just want to run the 40 as fast as you can. Obviously, you want to keep it in a straight line. You will have the athlete warm up, they get the stretches in, and then on an auditory signal, the athlete will run 40 yards as fast as you can. So, we already saw him run the dash. There weren't really any errors. He started down in a three-point stance. Really, he was just slow. Really, the thing with the 40, the thing that makes the 40-yard dash so important in football is because it is a staple in football, acceleration and speed are. So, the reason the 40-yard dash is important is because it measures acceleration and the maintenance of speed in football players. This is important when it comes to getting a quick first step off the line of scrimmage when the ball is snapped. If you are chasing down a ball carrier, if someone's running, you will know if you'll be able to catch that player. Or if you're on the other side, if you're a running back or a receiver, you're a ball carrier, your ability to run away from the defense, basically. So, the 40-yard dash uses the phosphagen energy system, and the phosphagen energy system is basically your first responder. It's what always is used first, no matter what exercise you do. And then your energy systems kind of adapt to how long that exercise is going on for. So because it's just a 40-yard sprint, the phosphagen energy system is the only one that's used. And the muscles used here, your hip flexors, your calves, your quads, your hamstrings. You are getting some core work in, and you're using your arms to power forward. So that's why stretches like lunges with arm rotations. The reason why this stretch is so important is because you need to get used to using your legs and using your arms at the same time, being able to use them in accordance with each other. Also, Spider-Man lunges with hip lift and rotation. So basically, it's just a lunge, and here you're stretching your core, you're rotating your hips, and this is really good to be able to mobilize the upper body, and it works on the rotational aspects of running. Regarding questions, what does this assessment measure specifically? We already went over that. Acceleration and speed, it's very, very important. What are the expected norms for the assessment for a particular age group? So for this, it's tough to find an average person's 40 time, but to put it this way, if you get a 5.0, that you're really fast for an average person. In the NFL, the average for a running back is a 4.49, and for the defensive tackles in the NFL, those are the slowest. They are a 5.06. So Joe Black over here is slower than the average NFL defensive tackle. Describe a general program designed to implement to improve athletes' abilities on the 40-yard dash. Plyometrics are a big, big thing. This is because it can tune your slow twitch muscles to become fast twitch muscles. Slow twitch muscles are used for long distance sprinting or long distance running, whereas fast twitch is very beneficial for your sprints. Anything that involves jumping, so things like lunge jumps, squat tuck jumps, frog jumps, death drops, all these things are very, very crucial for improving leg strength, and running power. Lastly, accessories and resistance. So things like the speed ladder, this improves foot quickness. Cones can improve technique and also improve acceleration and quickness as well. And then the parachute or the sled. These things are crucial for your strength and your running muscles, so your quads, your calves, and your hammies as well. So, as he goes down there, to run it again, I'm going to go over the technique. You want to explode off the line, right? You want to start out in about a three-point stance. You want your right arm and your right leg, your strong side. You want that on the ground so you can use the power through. You want your left arm at about a 90-degree angle, also so you can use that to power through as well. You want to take long strides towards the end. You want to run through the line as well. So pretend it's a 50-yard dash instead of a 40-yard dash. That way you're running through the finish line, you're not slowing up before you get there. So we're going to run it again, we're going to see his time, and so that's what's going to happen. Ready, Joe? 1:06.5. So he did improve his time. Maybe that was just a slow time the first time, but he did end up improving, even if it was just with a little lunge jump or a little lunge rotational arm twist. So that's my video. That's about the 40-yard dash. I hope you guys learned a lot. Thanks.